At last, we come to the final wing. You perch atop a mountain of accomplishment. It is the wing.
Congratulations. You've accomplished incredible things. Through you, my work finally lives on. Gather any allies you choose. We will see if the Crow deems you worthy. If you are the inheritor of the Scholarium. See you on the other side.
Did I hear the... This must be the Crow's domain. Incredible! Maybe those echoes can tell us more.
My inheritor could come from anywhere. From a distant era. A brighter time, I dare to hope. I trust the Luminaries. They will ensure the right person steps into the role. Any attempt to save the Scholarium would only provoke Sheogorath. As far as the Daedrus this ritual has taken everything I had, and more. I have to seal it first, I think. So it feels like I leave part of myself behind, part of my heart and soul. Will it be enough for those that come after? Will anyone follow
These echoes... Maybe it was... What are they pointing at?
I refuse to believe all this work was for nothing.
Maybe there's something with the echoes in that book. See if they have anything more to say.
Relationship. Speak your vow of loyalty. Your vow has been sworn. Kindness is like the first snow of winter. Get enough of it all at once, and soon it starts to stick. When I pass from this world, I'll never look back and wish I'd been less charitable. Speak your vow of charity. Your vow has been sworn. What lies always ahead of you, so you will never see it. What is always coming, speak your vow of mystery. Your vow. You have potential, but you do not understand yet.
Was something supposed to happen? Try looking at the fable again. Maybe there's a connection between the memory's name and a vow.
Relationships do not speak your vow of loyalty. Relationships do not lose their worth when they end. You can carry someone with you in other ways. But while it lasts, there's such joy. Relationship. Speak your vow of loyalty. Kindness is like the first snow of winter. Get enough of it all at once, and soon it starts to stick. Kindness. Speak your vow of charity. Your vow. but lies up. Speak your vow. You understand. Aren't you all ready to take the next step?
Our way forward. Now, the real work begins.
Welcome to the Labyrinthian, or at least my version of this ancient maze. Welcome to my roost, to the wing of the crow. I am a luminary just like the others, though I'm the youngest of our number by far. Right now, my fable lacks a fitting end. I hope that you and Nalia can change that. Pin feathers, mortal. When we first met, I didn't know your quality. I spent many years in solitude, guarding and hoping to guide. I shaped my domain to be the perfect trial space. Ulfsild named us luminaries, magical lights in the darkness. This puzzle asks you to set braziers ablaze in honor of that name. Just think back to your time with the dragon. You know everything you need to complete this puzzle.
This is amazing. I overheard. And she mentioned the dragon. Do you think it's another riddle? Magnus, I'm here to help, my friend. Just talk to me if you need a quick way to put out the flames and start again. I've got a spell for that. Here we go.
Use your power responsibly.
Develop a keen mind.
Give it your all.
Act with
The tape
justice.
just went up. You did it! Beautiful. But I bet that's a quick trip down.
Hello, friends. It's you.
Hi,
Yes, there are.
I can sniff out the path as you break the wards.
Dig, dig, dig. Here's a focal point to start you off. Watch your step. Follow close and go quick. This is so fun. Nice. We should be able to make it to the next platform.
Thanks, Magnus. Solid ground. Are we done?
We're done with the first half. Yup. Get ready for part 2. Off we go. Keep up and eyes out for those wards. We're doing great. great! Keep it up! Off we go! Keep up, and eyes out for those wards! We're doing great! Keep it up! Off we go! Keep up, and eyes out for those wards! We're doing great! Keep it up! Sorry, friends, we're almost there. Almost done. Oh, we made it! We were so high up. That was so much fun. You did great. This is where I leave you. I know you can do it. Good luck!
Ugh, really went splat, huh? Too easy.
Nalia, adventurer. You made it.
Some of those unstable orbs again. Blocking our path. There must be a way to clear a path. That did it! Keep an eye out. Could be anything in here.
Adventurer, you've collected... No matter how... Rise, Aut-Arion!
A fight, is it? This!
Prove
This
yourself,
I can do.
Inheritor.
Oh, watch out! I need your focal point! Get yourself free, quick! Spell it! Heads up! We've got some orbs!
Lucky to have you around.
Chimera Thought, can you get to a focal point? The orbs have to be conquered from a wall. That's it! Keep moving. We need to hold out a bit longer.
A marvelous display of power. Precisely what I wished to see. Auterioth could meet no more fitting end. Inheritor, you've come all this way on the wings of fables. Let me tell you one final story. In the last days of the Scholarium, Ulfsild's heart was filled with sorrow. Ulfsild gave up so much to develop the art of scribing. The Scholarium was her home, and the Luminaries were her family. On the precipice of losing everything, she spread her wings and soared. She enacted a rite, the ultimate act of scribing. She gathered every scrap of evidence she found during her time with the Luminaries, and created one of her own. A wellspring of magic, the heart of the Scholarium, was expended through the scribing altar, and I was born. The scribing rite flashed the Archmage's mind upon the gathered power, and so I am her from that moment. I went from woman to crow, and had precious little time to speak with myself before the Scholarium was torn away. I am the crow, a piece of Ulfsild left behind to see scribing passed to you, to the world.
The Luminaries. Look!
She wisely used her power to ensure her legacy.
Ulfsild's keen mind ensured you could follow in her footsteps.
She was a fierce protector, defiant for what she cared about most.
Her compassion lifted everyone around her, just as it lifted you.
I am the shadow of a singular person, a being born in sorrow, but filled with hope. I have soared on the winds of magic for centuries to be here with you today, Inheritor. I was Ulfsild, it's true, but after all these years, I much prefer my feathers. Only two things remain. Who will tend to the Scholarium, and the location of the final sigil, the last bit of power needed to amplify the altar. I have watched you and Nalia as you have struggled through the trials. Life is a maze. Legacies are a blessing, and the burdens of both should not be endured alone. You are a master of scribing, but I can already sense other adventures await you. Indeed. Nalia, Knight of the Lamp. Do not shirk from my gaze. You have proven yourself, side by side, through challenges of the mind and heart. I would have you take up the mantle of the Scholarium's librarian, its master. Excellent. Then that just leaves my sigil. Ulfsild's sigil. After she completed the rite and left me to safeguard the Scholarium, she took that symbol with her. I sense its final rest.
Hang on. Me? tend to the Scalarium? What will I tell the Rotary Commander? In the meantime, let me get that portal to Eastmarch going.
You'll do just fine, Knight. I will await both at the altar.
I don't see a sigil, but she did leave us an echo. It's Ulfsild, but she looks older, happier.
It's been years since my time in the Scholarium, but I realized I never left a final message behind. As my life draws to an end, I've left a few things unsaid. I'm certain history won't carry on my name. I never sought recognition. I created scribing to understand magic better, to understand myself better. The ritual to create a luminary took an enormous toll. It took years to recover, and Shaladov was long gone by that point. It was a dark time, but it wasn't the end of my story. Things got better. I found new purpose. Students, as I cast this echo, surprised, which brings me back to you. I know you didn't walk this path alone. I made sure of it. My days will end soon, I think, but they end happy. With me at my little desk, in my little home, scratching away in some journals. My fable, my story, ends where it began. Now go. And scribe your own.
Ulfsild gave... Well, I will. We will. I promise. Ulfsild left behind the sigil. Your sigil. She had a long, happy life after the Scholarium, Crow.
I'm relieved to hear it. The altar is yours, Inheritor.
That's up to my colleague here. Nalia, what's your plan?
I think I'm going to stay on here. See what happens if we open the Scholarium to the world. You know what? I think maybe, just maybe, my parents might be impressed with me next time I go home. I'm going to start. If there's one, the altar is completely restored. Crow, how would you feel about us opening our doors to the guild? Letting the world appreciate Ulfsild's legacy firsthand.
I believe Ulfsild the Evergreen would have loved that.
Something on your mind? Sure thing. I think we balance each other out. It's... Yes? just know it understands what love is.
We must make sure everyone's accounted for.
I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Thank you. Be careful.
Don't forget to check for bugs. That was fun! Love the wind in my hair! It's your funeral.
You'd be amazed.
It's so